The Eternal Soldier Horror Story. Every ghost story is not a horror story, and not all spirits are evil. Such a story exists about a man that many are still unaware of. A boy named Rohit, who has recently joined the Indian Army, was going to Gangtok by train for his Sikkim post. He saw that many of his fellow soldiers came to the next seat at which he was seated and bowed to it with folded hands. The seat was empty, and there were two large trunks placed below that seat. Rohit didn't much care and rested with his eyes closed. Late in the night, when Rohit woke up, he saw that there was a young boy on that vacant seat who kept looking at him with a smile. Rohit got a bit anxious seeing him and sat up straight. Rohit also asked the boy if that seat was his, and the boy nodded with his eyes. Rohit asked him who he was and why were the other soldiers bowing to the vacant seat. But the boy didn't respond. Rohit asked him again, but the boy kept looking at him, sporting a smile. Rohit quipped, "What a crazy guy," and lay down on his seat. But again, when he took a glance at the adjacent seat, it was vacant. Rohit found this absurdly strange. He couldn't sleep the entire night, thinking about the boy, and kept staring at the vacant seat. The next morning, when they arrived at the station, a few of the army officials came to get those trunks under the boy's seat. Rohit couldn't resist himself, and when he asked the others about that boy, he was blown away by their responses. The officials told him that the seat belonged to Baba Harbhajan Singh, who died in 1968. Harbhajan Singh had joined the army in 1966, and just 2 years later, he died by drowning in the water. When they couldn't find his body for 3 days, they declared that he was a coward who ran away. But one night, he came to his friend's dream and told him where they could find the body. When the army searched for the body again, they found it exactly at that location. Since then, Harbhajan Singh comes in the dreams of his fellow soldiers and lets them know about the enemy's plans. Like this, he has been serving his country at the Indo-China border for almost 50 years. It is believed that the soldiers who fall asleep while guarding the border at night are woken by Harbhajan Singh. Not just this, the top authorities in the Indian Army also believe that his soul is still on duty at the border and have honored him with the rank of captain and given him the title of Baba. They have also built a temple on his name with a whole room given to him. Every day his bed is laid and his uniform and shoes are kept near it. Every time when the room is cleaned, they can spot folds on his bed and mud on his boots. He's also given 2 months of sanctioned leave to visit his home for vacation, and all his luggage is sent to his village. And during that time, the soldiers of Sikkim are on high alert. Rohit was stunned to know about this and went straight to the temple right after reaching his bunker. He recalled the incident again of his encounter with Baba Harbhajan Singh. While he was thinking of him, that young boy he saw on the train once again appeared in front of him. He smiled at Rohit, then disappeared. If you like this story, then please subscribe to our channel Bloody Monday and keep watching more stories on our channel.